Choppy waters behind me, as you can see, with the River Thames at something of an all-time high right now, particularly at this time of year. Choppy waters, though, indeed, for the former royal known as Prince Harry, following on from a spectacular, some people might say, recent visit to Dusseldorf in Germany and, of course, his Invictus Games. The thing that allegedly means so much to him is now literally in utter turmoil. As ever, let me explain. Hi, good morning. How are you? Nice to see you today. And as ever, thank you so much for joining me. Lovely. Yes, I know my hair's flying everywhere, isn't it? Sound like Larry Grayson, don't I? My hair wants washing. It doesn't. It's clean. It's just. I know. I don't know what to do. Oh, yeah. Oh, Pat, is that better? Is that all right? No, it's blown off again now, isn't it? You see? Is that clouds? I don't know. Anyway, let's get back to your breaking ball story of the day. Now, what's interesting here about this story, as I say, on a more serious note, it's the thing, isn't it, that Prince Harry claims is very close to his heart, of course, and I truly believe it is. He does look very happy when he's attending these said events, you know. I mean, if you thought about it, he looked quite happy until the arrival, some might suggest, as ever, allegedly, of his wife, Meghan Markle, at the Invictus Games. Remember her, of course, she was a little bit late because she was busy doing the school run and collecting milkshakes from the In-N-Out Burger Bar. What a rubbish idea that was as a PR stunt, you know. Simply didn't work at all. And then, of course, we were told she brought no stylist. She was doing her own hair and makeup, as if we needed to be reminded of that. Fascinating in itself. But now it looks like, all thanks to the CEO and another operating officer, they've been let go, shall we say, of the Invictus Games, which is basically a big, big blow. You know, they need money to survive. Now, previously, of course, it'd been backfunded by many different things. And obviously, there were certain sponsors that wished to get involved. And while Germany was deemed a success, we're already looking at next year's event and wondering exactly who wishes to bail that out, because it's a very expensive, expenditure. There's no two ways about it. I've told you before here on the show, I'm a big fan of the actual event. I think it's really nice for all of those wonderful brave men and women who gave us so much to be able to give something back. I like to see the competitiveness back in their spirit and the fact that really it does make them feel happy, and more importantly, a goal, you know, achieving things. And I don't mean that in a patronizing way at all. It's just nice, isn't it, to have a focus. But where does this leave Invictus now? Well, according to a very well-placed source, yes, Prince Harry himself would like to get more actively involved. Now, does this mean monetary terms? Would he be able to bail it out? You know, one might suggest he could, of course, with all the money that he picked up from Penguin Random House and Netflix. But as we know, he's embattled with many different problems, including taking on the likes of the press barons over here in the United Kingdom. They're looking for millions, in fact, to make it work next year. But what's going to be truly crippling is this. It's when the expenditure sheet comes out in the early part of next year. Very similar to Harry and Meghan's personal accounts, where we found out exactly that they work 1 hour a week, allegedly, also it says on that document, on their charitable work. We thought they were running towards charity and doing all of those things. Seemingly not. But for now, it looks like Harry's desperate to try and make this work. Obviously, it's the one remaining thing that he has as an independent voice. But is it enough? And will he be able to get enough to make sure this carries on? It would be a terrible shame if this was to collapse and close down. And perhaps Harry now must realise and think maybe it would have been better to keep alongside, obviously, William and Catherine and their mental health endeavours, and in fact keeping the Invictus Games closer within the reach of the monarchy. Just imagine what powerhouses the monarchy could have brought. What you have now, if you're looking at people wanting to back it, is a former royal with a very much sliding down the scale popularity poll and a former cable TV actress. Is that enough to make investors think we want to be part of the Invictus Games? Prince Harry certainly hopes so, but it remains to be seen over the next few weeks exactly where funding will come from. Crisis? You bet. A problem for Prince Harry? Definitely. Meghan Markle? No doubt will be just happy to turn up wherever the games next appear. Of course, bringing her own stylist and no makeup. You know what I'm saying. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.